nothing worse than planning a day at the range, getting your gear together, getting out to the range to shoot, and then finding that you have a problem and that you're lacking a specific tool to work on your gun. And it can ruin the whole day, which has happened to me before. I like to shoot AR-15 rifles, and that's one of the things that I've really been wanting is one of the new Leatherman MUTs. And this is designed specifically for the AR-15, but also has many other tools for daily uses. So it gives you the best of both worlds. The Leatherman MUT is just an incredible tool. What I'm going to do is show you the outside, and we're going to look mainly first off at some of just the generic features, and then we're going to go into some of the AR-15 specific tools. And even those can be used for different purposes. There are 18 tools in this one multi-tool. There are 3 bits and some screwdrivers, some hex heads, and some different things that are really great to have if you're out in the field, whether it's optics or whatever, and we're going to look at that, of course. But the first thing I want to look at is this titanium hook here, or clip, and you can actually use this through a belt loop, or you can see that it clips on just like a regular knife or multi-tool. Here we have a carabiner style clip as well to clip it on something if you're using it quite a bit. And just to mention it, there is a very nice sheath, which we're going to take a look at this sheath. This is exceptional on its own. This does come in a, I believe it's more of a stainless, the knives and everything, but this comes in this is the blackened version, which I personally like a lot better. Pick this up at Tactical Defender. Great website for a lot of tactical and your shooting sports. I highly recommend you going to Tactical Defender to check it out. One of the things too that comes with this is this instruction manual, and it's really a paper, but let me show you. In fact, I did a lot of work with this before I ever even put this review together, and this gives you a lot of the different options and a lot of the different tools, and it lists the MUT EOD, which is more for demolition and stuff like that for military, and then the super tool 300 EOD, and it combines the 3. But, unless you're going to be doing some C4 and some things like that, I would highly recommend the MUT itself. I think that the tool is just really comprehensive. Now, one of the tools that I use more than any other tool on an AR-15 is a punch. And that is to, of course, open your action up. And as you can see, this is specifically made to open up your rifle. This can also be removed, and there is a good reason for that. This can be removed as well, and then you can use this end here as a hammer, which we're going to look a little bit better for tougher pins that need to be pushed through. Also, this punch is removable, that you can fit other accessories onto here. With the plastic sleeves here, it keeps it protected and easy to remove. Right here there is a web cutter that fits right in here, and it makes it really nice to if you need to cut something quickly, but it also protects your hand from catching onto it. In fact, the whole tool itself is very ergonomic, and when you pick it up, one of the things with the early Leathermans to me was when you gripped it, it was very, it could be actually painful. In fact, I had one of the very first Leatherman multi-tools, and it really is a job to grab hold of. With this, all the corners are rounded, as you can see. Everything is tucked away very nicely. There's no way you're going to cut yourself, and it's a very good grip. It's actually 4 3/4 inches long in the closed position, and it weighs 11.2 ounces. Now, of course, the next tool that we're going to look at, of course, is this bronze scraper, and this is for carbon buildup on your rifle. This helps to keep it from being marred. You remove your head here, and then you can clean all the carbon buildup that happens with high-powered rifles, and it doesn't mar the finish, and it doesn't wear on it. Of course, you have these needle nose pliers. You can pull out this cotter pin, which also has a lot of carbon buildup, and then you can work that with your bronze tool as well. Now, whenever you have a malfunction in your rifle here, it's very difficult to get this cleared, and this is the bolt override tool, which you can just pull it out and remove a malfunction very quickly. It gets it in there and just pulls it forward. This also functions as the hammer, as we've just been talking about. Now, here is a threaded hole that you can actually put your cleaning rod or cleaning brush to be able to do some work into your chamber. And now on to the more utility tools. Here is a saw, and there is a locking mechanism here to keep it secure. This knife is very nice. Excellent knife, one-handed opening with serrations partially down here with the locking mechanism. Now this hammer can be used to dislodge things. It can also be used with a punch to push through. Even the punch that's attached here can be used with this hammer. And it does have serrations here to keep it on target, not too smooth. Just very nice. In fact, this is also removable as well. There is a 25-year warranty on these that I noticed, but with all the replacement parts and everything, this should serve you a lifetime. Now there is a small bit with a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver, and this is where it can be stowed away, but it can be left in this little lock here. And the one thing about this is it protects you from cutting with the wire cutter, the web cutter here. So here we have this really nice little screwdriver attachment. It can be held in different angles as well. You can bring it on out, so it really gives you a good gripping surface to be able to put some leverage on it. To remove it, you push down here and it pops it out. There are some indentions on the side that hold this in. But that's just one of the bits, and it can be stowed away, again, right here, very securely. But there's also, and this is a very unique feature, I think. If you see this pin that goes through, if you'll take and push it to one side, you can disengage this bit. Now there's a flat and a Phillips head screwdriver here, which also fits, and it gives you a lot more extension. Again, push, switch, and it's not coming out. It's very solid. One thing I do want to recommend, and it's one of the things I had to learn, is that this part, if the flathead is put in first, it's kind of difficult sometimes to lodge out. So I like to put the Phillips head, and it gives you just a little lip right here to push that out. I think over time this would slide out. In fact, if you take it and just start moving it, it'll come on out. And that's of course why this is secure. But we're going to go to the other side. And what we see here is, one of the things too, there's a cutout here to push this through. This tool will actually go through and up through here. So, and this is with your, this is really for optics. But again, it'll take just a second to pull it through, and as you can see, it comes on through. And then here we have with an Allen wrench type setting, and then here we just have another. This is actually for a star setting. Great for optics though. This is really typical military spec optics. Here it goes right into the rings. You can, just the perfect size. There's nothing worse than getting out to the range and not having the size for this. And of course this CMR Leatherwood Hilux, this is a great scope, by the way. I've had a lot of people ask me to do an upcoming review, another review, an update. And I'll tell you, I've had this for almost a year now, and I love it just as well now as I did the day that it came in. But this also fits your turrets. It just fits all these different kinds of optics. Makes it really nice. Now, as you can see, the multi-plier here, it has the needle nose pliers, which can be used for many purposes on a gun. It also has a regular set of pliers to grip hold of things. Has a really nice wire cutter here that is removable, and it also has a crimper and a cutter at the bottom too for wire stripping, etc. Now, the sheath is a great addition to this setup. But one of the things that's in the sheath here is a 1/2 and 3/8 inch. Now this wrench is specifically designed to cover most of your optic settings. So here with these rings, we have a nice little wrench with it's a 12 point, so you can really get different types of optics as well to tighten down and to use. This tool is extremely well thought out. And obviously, if it is it's being used by our military, law enforcement, and many civilian security and just lawful gun owners, just a great system to have. There is a small place here that it will fit, as well as this one thing too. This sheath has like 3 different compartments. Has another one here, and even one right here. So there's a lot of different options that you can use. Very strong Velcro. The tool fits in very nicely. You can, like I say, put the wrench under here, or you can use it back here in this little slot. Really nice quality with the MOLLE attachment as well, and of course you want to put this on your MOLLE gear, or you can use it directly onto a belt. I got this from Tim at tacticaldefender.com. Great website. He is running a 15% discount on the multi-tool using Such00 in the coupon code. So check out Tactical Defender. Great selection of gear. I've been getting more and more stuff from Tim. Great customer service. He gets stuff out to you quickly. And it's in stock if it's on his website. He likes to keep it that way, unless it's something very specific. So the MUT Military Utility Tool by Leatherman. And I highly recommend this tool, not only for your AR-15 systems and other rifles, but just as a basic utility tool to carry with you every day, EDC. And as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more fun gun reviews and sensible survival. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Now I got this, whoops, rifles. I have looked into this and I love this new tool. The Leatherman, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Nope, don't like it. Whatever you do, this is a great tool for every day. The MUT Utility Tool. Excellent.